And your foot. No, just kidding.
I'm enraged. Like, I'm so enraged at the injustices I'm witnessing. Like, I don't understand how I'm still going to work. Like, I don't understand how we're all, nothing is stopped. Like, the world is business as usual.
That wrapping paper was more important than our lives.
Yeah, and I'm enraged, and I'm so enraged at the systems of abuse. Um, but I feel so trapped. Like, I feel so, like, powerless so many times that rage kind of gets stuck within me, but it also comes out in the most inconvenient of times. It comes out, like, in situations that, like, aren't the real reason I'm upset and I'm enraged. I'm enraged because of the injustice, of the oppression we're living, the violence we're experiencing, the active dehumanization of all of us. Not only those of us who are um, attempting to survive abuse, but also those people perpetuating it. We're all becoming dehumanized, We're being shaped into the image of our creators, which to colonizers, they're the creators of us people, right? They've labeled us, um, they've indoctrinated us, they've taught us, they've raised us. But, like, this rage, what ends up happening?
Factory made.
Yeah, but what ends up happening is that, like, I'll be in situations where I become deeply upset about something, and I feel an injustice, and, like, it is so easy for me to jump to anger and to become angry at, like, the people that are involved in the situation. But I have now, like, I'm successfully able to, like, disperse my anger to the immediate people in my life, let's say, rather than the real people I'm most angry at, that most deserve my anger, which is these fucking systems, the people that have built these systems, the people that have profited off these systems, the people that have literally that are killing us, you know, the people that keep us indoctrinated and dependent on them, on these systems of abuse. And so the biggest rage that I hold within me isn't about, the person that was very rude to me, or the people who have very, like, who always think their stuff is more important, like where I work, or like all the different people that have somehow hurt me in some way. Like, yeah, there's justified, like, anger and frustration there, but, like, my biggest point of rage is at these systems and at these people, these billionaires, but also at all of us for not stopping. Like, why are we still doing this? Like, why aren't we fighting back? Why aren't we revolting? I'm, like, asking myself that. I'm, like, low key confused, you know? And I'm asking myself that question. What is keeping me from revolting? And, like, we have literally, I removed myself from two different systems of abuse institutions that I was a part of. The nonprofit that I worked at and the higher educational space. We've removed our niece from that space too. Like, we're revolting. And people, I think there's a lot of people revolting in the ways that they can, but what would happen if we actually, like, worked together and collaborated? Like, how much further could we go?
Yeah.
I think I'm really disappointed in how many people would much rather um, continue to attempt to survive these systems of abuse than um, overthrow them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we put our head down and just keep going.
Head in the sand.
Hmm. We pretend we don't see what we're witnessing.
You continue to bow down.
Hmm.
That's one of the things that I hate most about being a Mexican. Is like I've heard multiple times how many people have this deep respect for Mexicans because of the servility, and it fucking ranks me. I'm just like, ugh, why?
Well, it's like literally like submission or death. You know, that's
Mhm.
why. Because our
Mhm.
ancestors were like, you die or you live. What do you want to do?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, people are choosing to live, you know, and how they're choosing to live has an impact on all of us. What would happen if we all got into agreement on how we want to live? I mean, imagine like if Wild Thing where we were like, maybe we should fucking like everyone should have a place to live. Like, you know, maybe everyone gets something to eat and like is able to access like safe foods. Like maybe people do deserve to rest. So like, do we really need to be have 24/7 access to everything under the sun, or like can we create a community hours that are most accessible, you know? Do I really need to order these plates off of Amazon in 3 different colors to determine which one I want? That I'm gonna throw away later on.
We're just gonna go to a landfill.
Like, do I really need to do this? Like, I've been contemplating going to stores more now since working at where I'm working, and I see the amount of people that come to do returns, Amazon returns and other returns, and I'm just like, damn, like, I can't believe they're like, we need to consume in this degree, the degree that we're consuming.
Well, think about Old Navy and like every time they can change like a look or something,
Mm-hmm.
and then rebrand it and sell it to you, it's like every few months.
Mm-hmm. But alas, I guess I'm wondering, why haven't we revolted yet? You and I have been revolting for a while now. I mean, since I was a kid, but um, it was based on the safety, the perceived safety that I had, and the places that I was in.
Mm-hmm.
And lately, it's more in your face. You know, it's more uncomfortable for people
Mm-hmm.
because change isn't comfortable because um being like the revolution isn't gonna be comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
We have to become more comfortable being uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And like every time you feel uncomfortable for breaking these rules from systems of abuse from your abuser, you have to remind yourself, who does this really benefit
Yeah.
if I follow these?
What was like? It's been so nice not having to do Christmas intensive stuff.
Yeah.
The holiday. That's what helped me stay alive.
Yeah, I think if I also had to do, I mean, low
perform.
I yeah, I mean, I was tired on New Year's Eve.
Mm-hmm.
If I were just gone to bed, like, I would have been cool with that.
Like right now.
Yeah.
Virus.
Well, this was cool.